and good evening, Rod Georginaton here today for the 4th episode of Piers Morgan Uncensored. If you like me or if you don't like me, I'm always will appear every weekly shows on Fridays. Now my guest on the 4th episode, as we have an exclusive interview of one of my best friends, and in my opinion, one of the best players in the world, and that is Cristano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo, the first thing to start the show, thank you for being here. I just want to say congratulations on becoming the winner of the Game League Cup trophy last weekend. And the question's going to be asked right now. You only got 2 months left of this season to go. Can your team and yourself win the quadruple by the end of this season? First and all, I want to say thank you, Piers, for having me on the show today. And yeah, the team was so good on the weekend. We know we won narrowly on the pens. I thought we could do a little bit better on that, but we did win. We got 3 competitions to play, the King's Cup Trophy, the Champions League and also the Premier League. And we know that we are second in the Premier League. I know we got to play Bayern Munich, of course, in the Champions League. And also we got to play in the King's Cup Trophy against Abi Tomato. So yes, of course we could win the quadruple. So we'll see. We know it's been 9 years since you've been playing for the Georgington Red Devils. I know me and you've been talking before the show begun about your future by the end of the season. Can you share to the audience what's going to happen to Ronaldo by the end of this campaign? Yes, it's true. I am deciding to leave the Georgington Red Devils at the end of the season because I want to challenge someone else. I've been at this great country and for the club for the last 9 years since I signed from Real Madrid. This team has done a lot for me in the 9 years as a player, as a striker and as a captain for the team. And I know that it's hard to explain that I'm leaving, but I have to do it because I want to challenge myself a lot more elsewhere. So, hopefully by the end of the season, like I said before, to win the quadruple. And yes, I'll be leaving the club at the end of the season. Does it mean you're going to retire from football, Ronaldo? No, I'm not going to retire from football. I've got a lot in the tank. You see, I'm a very world-class player and the god. And I know that, like the records I've had for 9 years at this team, I've been speculation as well about my contract, and I think it's best for me to depart. I want to play for another team as well. I don't mind playing for any times in Europe. I want to play in the Champions League. I want to compete. No disrespect to the Georgington Red Devils. They're a Champions League team, but I want to compete a bit more as well. And I think that I've done a lot for this league, and I've done a lot since I arrived here in 2014. And I think that, it's right for me to play for another club. So I can't say on this show what the team I'm going to play for by the end of next season. But at the same time, I want to enjoy my football here. And I want to score the goals. I want to give the fans, excitement every time I step on the football pitch. And I want to do that from now until the end of the season. So that means that you probably leave the Republic States and play for a European club? Maybe Piers. I think that's the option. But again, I don't want to talk about my club that I'll be joining next. I want to talk about now. I talk about the club I play for, I saw for 9 years, and I want to end off the season with the quadruple, and hopefully I can deliver that. And the team, the players and my colleagues to do that as well for the Georgington Red Devils, to win something big. Not just within the Game League Cup trophy, to win the Champions League, to win the Premier League, to win the King's Cup trophy. I want to win them all. And this club has not won the quadruple before, so hopefully we can be the first to do that. And we got obviously 2 months to go, and let's hope that we can do that for the whole supporters of the Georgington Red Devils. And now we know you're leaving, as you announced it on Piers Morgan Uncensored. Can you actually say to the fans of the Red Devils who actually loved you and adored you for 9 years on your departure of the club at the end of the campaign? I just want to say to the supporters of the Georgington Red Devils that, I know that I'll never let you guys down. I know that I'm a guy who delivers on the pitch every single time to score goals, to contribute in the team. And I know that, 9 years is a long time, nearly 10 years. And I know that it's hard to say, but the supporters, I want to say to them, thank you for everything. Thank you for making me a good player. I was good before I joined the club. I was at Real Madrid, but also I'm a lot better as a person and matured as a person. And I think this team has done that for me. But now I want to achieve something else, and I hope that you accept that by the end of this interview. Thank you, Ronaldo, for being here on Piers Morgan Uncensored. I hope you do well this season. I hope you win the trophies, the quadruple, and I hope that you do successfully well elsewhere after the end of this campaign. Thank you for allowing me to be here tonight, Piers. That's what we have time for here today, here on Piers Uncensored. I can really apologise to all the Georgington Red Devils fans to actually reveal it here on my TV show that Ronaldo's leaving the club at the end of the season. But I hope you forgive me, because you see, if you don't like me, then I'm always going to be carrying on winding you guys up every single week on Piers Uncensored. And if you like me, then great. But that's all we have time for here on Piers Uncensored. Have a good night.